what is my real name, but my name is Winston Churchill. Better known as one of the better speakers, maybe ever, for some people. But I would like to start by saying how it came about the Go Big V. Well, it's actually Go Big V, but I believe on the chat it's just listed Go Big. And it started with my business. It's actually a business that I run. And you probably might not even think what that business is all about, because you see me and you would say there is no correlation, right, between the business and what you might do. And it's a perfume business. It's a perfume business. So if you need some tips on cologne, some perfume, you could talk to me. And as far as any perfume having a petrichor smell, there are none. However, there are some that are earthy smell, but not quite a petrichor smell. So that is where the name Go Big comes, and it's actually Go Big V, and it's LLC, it's a company. But I'm also making a transition not only from the health or beauty business, if you want to call it, but also into the technology. And there is my second point, why sometimes, well, not sometimes, but most of the time, I come late to the meetings. Because I usually come from the engineering department. And don't ask me why, but for some reason, we seem not to belong to this campus. Because we are on Flagler and 107, maybe about half a mile from the main campus. And traffic after 6:15, I don't have to tell you how it is in Miami. We all know about it. So it sometimes takes 15, 20 minutes to get here. So my class finishes at 6:15. I have to hop on my car, drive here, then finding parking in this beautiful campus. It's so exciting, right? And you're at that time, you start driving, you say, yes, I'm going to find the perfect spot. Then you have to be driving around, especially if you want to drive up, especially if you want to park closer to the campus. So I even imagine, before I leave the engineering campus to come here, I'm going to find a parking as soon as I get there. And it never happens. Usually 5 minutes after that is that I actually end up finding a parking spot. And another question I would like to address, why I'm pursuing engineering. And one of the reasons is I like technology. And one of the questions was how we would look 200 years from today and how to solve some of the traffic issues, flying cars. That would solve the whole thing, right? You just hop on in from here to Europe. I could be here in less than 3 minutes, parking my flying vehicle, be here on time. Eventually, it's coming. There's already some companies doing tests on that. So pretty soon we'll have flying vehicles. How it's going to happen? Don't ask me how. How the FAA is going to solve that whole airspace issue. That's another thing that they might have to consider. But technology is rapidly changing. We all know that. So many things that today look so great, tomorrow are just going to look like a dinosaur. And lastly, let me leave you with 2 quotes that I like to kind of apply. And the first one is, work for a cause, not for applause. And live life not to impress, but to express. When you have that sense of expression and not to impress, you're just going to ride with it, and everything's going to come out fine because you're not under that pressure that you have to impress someone. But rather you just express what you have. And lastly, the last one I would like to share with all of you is the one that says, that life is a journey. Success is not a destination, but it's a journey. So let us enjoy the journey. Let us enjoy, and I hope you never reach to your destination. Because if you reach to your destination, life is not going to make sense. Life, maybe the enjoyment of life might not be more than that. And lastly, I know I'm running out of time, but this speech feels like some of those callers on the radio when they open up the lines and then they call in and then they say, yes, I am a long-time caller, first-time listener. And it feels like that because I've been coming here for a few times and this is actually my icebreaker speech. So, thank you, everyone.